Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome back to Movies A to Z Month here on my channel. Next is the 2006 American neo noir period mystery movie from director Alan Coulter, and it is the letter H now. Hollywoodland, yes, with an awesome freaking ensemble cast. You got Adrian Brody as a detective. You have Ben Affleck, the always great Ben Affleck, and most of the things he's in, and Diane Lane. Yes, this is what they did together before Batman vs Superman. Ironic, huh? Anyway, this is the synopsis. Based on a true story, well, this is the Hollywood equivalent of it, of Hollywood's most notorious unsolved mystery. Hollywoodland is a tale of glamour, scandal, and corruption in 1950s Los Angeles. When George Reeves, Ben Affleck, star of TV's Adventures of Superman, is found dead in his home, spoiler, millions of fans are shocked by the circumstances of his death. The police and studio bosses want the case closed as a suicide, but rumors linger. Louis Simo, Adrian Brody, a private investigator, picks up the trail and begins to piece together the actor's last tension-filled days. Who pulled the trigger? Was it the seductive yet scheming fiancee, the spurned lover Diane Lane, the enraged husband Bob Hoskins, or was it Reeves himself? Yeah, this movie is very, very interesting. I mean, it's a little bit too long, though. It's 2 hours and 7 minutes. I think it's a little bit too long. You could cut some of the filler out. Um, the performances are great, though. Ben Affleck is great as George Reeves. Has a lot of charm, and you can feel when he's you could feel when he's not when he feels like he's not taken seriously because he's in a Superman suit, and kids love him, but when he goes to a premiere of one of his films, From Here to Eternity, I think, people start laughing at him because they say, "Ah, look, it's Superman. He's in a movie," and I'm like, and he was upset for years because of that. It's like, oh, this movie, Superman, ruined my career, and I want to just get away from that. And I get it because some actors are associated with one character, and then when people see them on screen, they just say something. But if I had fame, I would just take it, take what I can get. Because some people never get famous. I'm here on YouTube, and I don't have 3 million subscribers, but I do what I can. And yeah, like I said, the movie has he has a long relationship with Diane Lane. They have a lot of chemistry together, even though she's married to Bob Hoskins, who may rest in peace. I miss Bob Hoskins. And there's a lot of like, I like the way the film is shot. It looks like the 1950s. It's not filmed like a movies from today, and it's a period piece. So if you're not into that, it's very slow. That's one of the reasons why this movie's 2 hours. And the film, has a lot of charm. The costumes and the sets and everything look like it was actually back in the day. Um, it's pretty messed up of what happened to George Reeves. That he was one of the first Supermen to actually die, and before Christopher Reeve. And yeah, it's just sad to see what happened. There's other actors in the movie too. You have the always lovely Robin Tunney as Lenore Lemon. Uh, you have Kathleen Robertson as Carol Van Ronkel. She's a Canadian actress. You have Lois Smith as Helen Basolo. You have Molly Parker as Laurie Simo. There's a lot of Canadian actors in this movie because it was filmed there mostly. And yeah, the movie takes its liberties with the what happened because it's a movie. It's not going to be 100% accurate. There was some liberties. It says the film states that the first season of Adventures of Superman was successful. They would film in color in the second season. The series did not film in color until the third season. During a personal appearance at children's western show, George Reeves meets a boy with a loaded gun who almost shoots him. Reeves talks to him into giving up the gun by saying it would bounce him off, but hurt innocent bystanders. Although Reeves repeated this story himself, researchers have never been able to find anyone to corroborate the story. The depiction of Reeves' scenes in From Here to Eternity suffering audiences version of the screen testing essentially cutting all of his scenes is part of a mostly false urban legend. No such test screening took place in the finished film. Purposely includes all of Reeves' scenes that were present in the shooting. However, Reeves' name does not appear in the supporting cast credits. Well, despite the premise of the role of Malin Stark was pared down, no alternate cuts of the Reeves in the film have ever been proven to exist. Oh yeah, that happened too. Rotten Tomatoes gave it like a mixed reaction. They gave it like a 68%, which I don't get because it's a really good movie. And it's fresh, but it's like barely fresh. Excuse me. Sorry about that, folks. I had a loogie. I had to spit it. I didn't want to be disgusting. I'm sorry about that, but I'm a little bit congested. But anyway, yeah, Ben Affleck got a Venice Film Festival award for his performance of Volpe Cup, and also it got a Golden Globe nomination. And but he lost to Eddie Murphy for Dreamgirls, who would have won if it wasn't for Norbit. The film debuted at number two at the box office, so it did make a lot of money, and it was a budget of 28 million, so it was able to do it. You know, and the film looks great. The cinematography is great. The acting is really good. There's a lot of tension in the film. There's violence. This is an R-rated movie. This is not for kids. It has some sexual content because Ben Affleck and Diane Lane get it on several times. There's a scene that they're in a restaurant and she's grabbing his crotch, and I'm like, of course, you know what she's thinking about. It's weird because she's Martha Kent in BVS and he was Batman, and yet in this movie portrays Superman, which is really really strange to see that movie now and then see this and like, yeah, it's a little off putting, but if you're in the mood for something more serious and with an intriguing plot and really good actors doing good roles, this is the movie for you. It's a good film. If I heard the commentary and I'm glad I rewatched it. It's very intriguing. Uh, it's not 100% accurate to what really happened, but if you want an entertaining take on that, then here you go. And it mentions there's some things that are going to bother you though. There's a scene where Ben Affleck is burning the Superman costume because like this thing ruined my career. I'm like, you're lucky you had a career after this because sometimes one role can define you forever. I mean, trust me, that's what happened with Christopher Reeve and Brandon Routh and other people. They recognize them for like one role, or Harrison Ford with Han Solo. It just follows you. So it's better to be remembered for something than to be remembered for nothing. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is a good movie. Watch it if you're interested in this sort of thing. I need to get a new box for it because it's too loose. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Sorry about that spit, but I'm phlegmed out. I've been staying in the house for months. What do you think? Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you later.